Hey guys, Callie Fab here, and today I'm going to do my hashtag Roulette Pan Collab. This is a collab with Rebecca Morgan here on YouTube and also Alexi here on YouTube. You guys should definitely check them out. If you guys don't know how this is going, for me, it's a little bit different than everybody else's, and I'm sure if you're watching my update, you've probably watched a few others. There's quite a few ladies in this Project Pan collab. But basically what I'm doing is every month I'm picking 2 new categories because I want to get through all 50 categories. I really like the category selection that they have here, so I really want to get through them all. And in order to do that, at a timely manner of somewhat of a timely manner, I want to pick 2 items per month and have no less than 10 items going in this Project Pan. So right now I do have quite a few more than 10. If you know me, then I'm just crazy, as you know. And they are also doing another round starting, I think it was November 5th, maybe? I think she said November 5th they're going to be starting a second round of this, inviting everybody in. So I am just going to actually continue the Project Pan that I have currently been doing because I'm looking to get through all these categories, so I need definitely some more time to do that. So with that being said, let me go through all of my items that I have here and show you my progress on everything. I don't have progress on everything, so if it's something I don't have progress on, I'm just gonna kind of whip through it. If it's something that I have been using or I do have visible progress, then I'm gonna show you. So basically, we have a category and then we choose a product for that category. So my first category is a product you haven't used in a while, and I picked the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Bronzer. And I do have some visible progress going on. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I'm really starting to wear away some of that, like, I don't know, print that they put in there. I really feel good about this. It's really getting flat, and I've really been enjoying this bronzer, to be totally honest. I was using the bronzer in light bronzer before, and I hated it. It didn't look good on me. But now that I'm using this one in regular bronzer, I really like it. It is the bronzer I have on today. I actually have quite a few different things on today because I was just having fun. So that is my progress on that. And then I'm really excited to show you guys this one. I'm so excited. Anyways, I have a product you haven't used much, and I chose the Steel Lip Glaze in the shade Kaleidoscope, and guys, it's done. I'm so happy! So this is what it looks like. The first line was where I started, and then the second line was where I was, and then I lost it for the last update and then found it again. So I have used it all the way up to here, and I think somebody commented saying if you make it to your goal, which this was my goal to get to where the pen cap was, she was like, if you make it to your goal, then you're not going to be able to get any more product out, and that is exactly what happened. I haven't been able to get any more product out of this. I literally like broke the seal of the twister thing trying to get more product out because I really liked this, and I'm kind of sad to see it go. It was so easy to apply, very comfortable on the lips, a little bit sticky, but that was totally fine for me. But I'm happy to say that I have 1 empty for this update, so woohoo! I'm so excited. Okay, and then I have next a product you regret buying, and it is the Tommy Bahama perfume, and this is the full-size perfume. And I have to say that now that I've actually been using this a little bit more, I don't regret buying it anymore. So I will put a side-by-side here on where I am in this one, but that is where I am. I don't want to mark the bottle because it is a pretty bottle, and I don't want to mark it up. But I have been really enjoying this, guys. At first, when you first spray it, it's like not good. And then I like let it sit in my skin and like mix with my chemistry of my, you know, my odors, I guess my natural body chemistry, and it smells so freaking good. Like, I sprayed it on like 20 minutes ago maybe now. Oh my god, it smells so good. I smell delicious, just saying. Anyways, I've been really liking that one, and I do still want to use it up completely. It is pretty old. I got it from a flea market actually, so that's why it is so old. But yeah, I just want to use it up, and I've been really enjoying it, so it's been pretty easy to use. Okay, the next thing I have is a product out of your comfort zone, and I picked the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Flower Shop. and I have to say I've only used it twice. So since I put it in this project, I'm not even going to give you a side-by-side because it won't show any differences. I've literally used this twice and I don't love it as much as I initially did, but I've been finding different ways to use it, you know? Like, I don't really know. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite green shadow. I really liked it when I first purchased it, and now that I have a bit more of a wider range of colors that I like on me, I don't like it as much as I did. So I'm just gonna keep using that, and after a while, if I'm really sick of that color, maybe like in the spring, I'll roll it out of this project. But so far, I do want to get some progress on it. Okay, so the next item I have is the category of product you've used up before, and I chose the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. This is not the one I've used up before. I didn't use up the illuminating one, I just used up the regular mineral face primer. But this is an airless pump, so you know, like it pushes in and it pushes the product up. And this is where I was the first update, and that is where I am now. I have to take off this little outside casing that says the name of it on there because of the simple fact that I can't mark that if it's not like that, because you can't see through it. I mean, like with this, it's like the frosted glass, you just can't see anything through it. So therefore, I take it off so that I can mark it. But I think I'm getting really good progress on this. I've pretty much been using this exclusively as my primer because I want to get it done before winter time, because I don't really like a very glowy primer in the winter. Also, this is not very hydrating, so I want a more hydrating primer for the winter time. Okay, I'm going to talk about these two next products together. It is the product you will always repurchase, which is the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara, and then a product you would only buy on sale, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I have this on today, by the way, the Better Than Sex, and I've actually been layering this with the Benefit Roller Lash because the Benefit Roller Lash just gives me like a nice base, and this really builds it up nicely. I do have to say my eyelashes have been starting to get a tiny bit itchy and flaky when I wear this, so I think this is on its last leg. I think in my next update this is going to be all done, but I have been quite enjoying it. I do think it gives my lashes a really like full voluminous look, which I really like, and my curl does not like fall when I use it, which is really nice. Then the Tightline Mascara, I mean, if you've never used this, you're crazy for your lower lashes. This is the only mascara I will use for my lower lashes. I won't even bother with other regular mascaras. They just look so chunky and ugh. I like my lower lashes to have just the tiniest layer of black on them just to show up, and that's it. I don't want them to be really thick, I don't want them to be long or voluminous or anything. I just want a slight little layer of black on there to kind of enhance my eyes a little bit more, and this is what it does. So I love this product, and I am gonna miss this when it's gone, but I have one more of these in my backup drawer, so I'm gonna wait and use that up and then whip out my backup. But anyways, these ones will probably, this one's definitely going to be gone the next update, and this one probably has like 2 months left out of it. I am going to put it in some hot water and see if I can get the formula to, you know, wetten up a little bit or put some eyedroppers in it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, the next category was a new item in my collection, and this was one that I told you guys my mom had given to me, and it is the Rock Daily Resurfacing Discs, and there was 28 in here originally. I have been cutting them in half, and I haven't been counting. I thought I was going to be good, and once I used up a full one, I was going to just mark the side of the tube, right? So I knew how many I had used up. But I have been a slacker, like I said, and I haven't been doing that. But I do have a couple cut up in here, kind of layered, because I don't like to waste a whole disc on my face. I feel like that's very wasteful, and I don't like to do that. So I have been using these after my masks. So I'll mask, and then I'll wipe it off with a sponge, basically. It's a Real Technique, no, it's a Eco Tool sponge that I use, and then I'll wash my face with this because it has a slightly abrasive side and then a very gentle soft side, and I really like that. So I've been quite enjoying these, and I'm just going to keep using them until they are gone. My next product was something that is overrated, and I chose the My Diary of Beauty Secrets by BioBell or BioBell or Beliobel or whatever you want to say it is. People say it differently in like every video that I've seen, so I just don't care at this point. But I have not used one of these masks yet. Why? Tell me why, because they were shoved in the back of my drawer and I totally forgot about them. But I have been masking, so that's what is making me mad, because I'm like, oh man, I'm supposed to use these. I gotta use them up, because I'm almost done with all my masks that I had before the start of 2018, and I am determined to finish up all the masks that I had before the start of 2018 to finish before the start of 2019. Just saying. Anyways, these 6 will be gone by the end of the year. I plan on using probably 2 a month at least out of here. I should mask like every other day. My skin, like I said, has been getting very dry, so I'm gonna just start using these and get going. The next item I don't actually have to show you, and it is a product from NYX, and I had chosen the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline, or Madeline, however you want to say it, and it is freaking gone, and I'm so excited it's gone, but I cannot find it for the life of me. And I'm half thinking that when my husband was power cleaning the house the other day, he probably saw it and was like, there's no product in here, tossed it and threw it away. I like almost can guarantee that that's what he did, which makes me really sad and upset, because I wanted to show you guys an empty bottle. It's completely empty and I really loved it. I really loved using it. I would totally repurchase it. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a nude gloss that is not sticky, very comfortable, very moisturizing. Like, I would use that in lieu of using a chapstick, because I really liked how moisturizing it was. And it gave my lips just a little bit extra than a chapstick does. So highly recommend that. I will be repurchasing that at some point in my life, I'm sure of it. But right now I have so many things to get through, I can't purchase another gloss. So there's that. The next thing that I have is a product from Wet n Wild, and that product is the Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche, and I hit go. So originally, when I first filmed my intro, my goal was to hit pan on the bronzer side, and I actually use this side as a contour. I do have it on today as my contour. I love this color, this shade, the tone. It's perfect for my contour. Love it. And then I have been using this lighter side to set my foundation on. I do have the lighter side on today because my foundation is a tiny bit dark for me. So using this lighter one as opposed to using a powder foundation to set down my liquid foundation has been working really, really well. And my new goal is actually to use this entire thing up. So I know it can be done. I've seen many people use these up and I'm not afraid to do it. I did, however, I was at the store and they had one of these on sale for $1. $1. I know they're only like $4.99, guys. Trust me, I know they're only $5. But I have been loving this so much, and I mean so much, that I was like, you know what, screw it. It's $1. I'm gonna use this one up within probably by the end of the year, maybe a tiny bit longer for the lighter powder. But I have been using it so much, you guys, I am not afraid to buy another one because I know I'm gonna love it just as much as I love this one. So I am going to change my goal for this and say I'm gonna use up the entire palette. I know I can do it, and especially because I use it like pretty much every single day, I'm not afraid to say I can use up the whole palette. Maybe not by like the end of the year, but I don't know, like maybe 6 months and I'll be totally done with this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then I had a collab product, which was the Body Fantasies Cotton Candy Fantasy, which I had finished my last update or a couple updates ago. And then I had a hair care item, which is the Garnier Fructis Split End Bandage. I don't have anything to report to you guys because I haven't been using this. I've been finishing up my other one from OGX. And there's where we still are, so I don't really have anything to comment on that one. And then I have a product you are currently loving, which is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder in the shade 115. And I have been using this like crazy, you guys. I thought I was gonna have pan on it by this update, but since I had decided to finish this entire pan off, I've been kind of switching between the two. And since this one's a bit darker than this one, when my foundation is a little bit too dark, I've been using this one. And when my foundation is a little bit too light or just right, I'll use the Advanced Radiance Powder. I will have to say that I do like this finish much more than I like the Wet n Wild finish, but this is a little bit more expensive. This was like 12 or 13 bucks. So, am I afraid to use it up? No, I really like it. And I do have one in the lighter shade that I can use over the winter time. But honestly, if I don't completely finish this by the time my skin tone is too dark to use this, I'm not gonna be sad. So I did use up 2 products, so now I currently have 11 products in my rotation. So I am not less than 10, which is great. And I have 2 new products to add in because it is a new month, and that will put me up to 13 products. So in order to pick more than 2 products next month, I have to use up at least 4 products. I don't think that's gonna happen, guys. I really don't. I don't think I'm that good. But I'm just gonna continue using everything and keep going from there. So the next 2 categories I had chosen, I went to random.org and picked a number 1 through 50, and I chose the numbers 27 and 28. I don't know why I said 27 and 28. That was weird. But anyways, 27 is a product that is hyped on YouTube. And this one, I chose an old product that was hyped on YouTube long ago, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Original palette. I know this palette has been on sale now for half off. I don't know if they're repackaging or just completely redoing their line, but my palette does not have a lot of progress on it. I don't have a lot of love on it. I have used it quite a bit. It just doesn't really reflect, you know, because it's so clean and it's so, like, doesn't look very used, which is a little sad. But my goal for this palette is to use it minimum once a week for 2 months. So that'll put me at November before my cruise, so September, October, November, and come November 11th when we leave for the cruise, I want to be able to roll this out of the project because I'm gonna want to use something else on the cruise ship. So I decided to do once a week minimum. So if I use it more than once a week, that's great. But once a week minimum for 2 months. That'll give me at least a minimum of 8 uses on this. And I think that's a fair amount of using it for all the number of palettes that I have. I just want to show it a little bit of love and remind myself why I liked Urban Decay in the first place. But I will say I did use this earlier in the week, or last week, I guess, like Friday I think I used this. It had to have been Friday. And when I used it, I had so much fallout on it, you guys. I had already done my facial makeup, I had already done my foundation, my bronzer, everything, and it had a ridiculous amount of fallout, which is why I remember I didn't like using it, because I like to do my face makeup first. But anyways, that aside, that is my plan for this product. My very last product was number 28, and it is a product you wouldn't repurchase, and I am going to throw this back in. This was in a project last year, and it is the Davidoff Cool Water Women Eau de Toilette, and it is a mini, and that is where I'm starting. This is a gimme product for sure. I just want to get it out of my collection. I still have the full size of this product, you guys. The full size. And I just want to get this one done. I'm sick of using it. I'm sick of looking at it next to the full size. It's driving me crazy, and it's not my favorite scent. But my husband did get this for me last Christmas, and I really, or last Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, and I really just want to use it. I'm sick of looking at the big one next to the small one, and I figured since this one's almost gone, I kind of need a gimme product so I don't get too high in product numbers for this project pan, so that is what I am rolling in. So those are all the products that I had for this update, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've really been enjoying everybody's updates and all of everybody's using and progress and stuff like that. I've been checking everybody out, and it's so exciting. And once again, thank you so much, Rebecca and Alexi, for inviting us all into this. I will be continuing on my project throughout the time. I know they're doing, like I said, another round, but I'm just going to keep mine going because I want to get through all 50 products. So I don't know how long this project's gonna last, but I really want to get there, and I think I can. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.